Secrets. Trust. Worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret. Warrior's Trust. And Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
In a world ravaged by monsters, a new evil has risen, poisoning the land and threatening humanity. Now, the Monster Matador, along with the meanest and baddest kaiju killers, have joined forces to kick its ass. Monster Matador, Afropocalypse.
Comics-related Madness presents Enter the Crowdverse, an anthology featuring a little green dude with a bat.
Yeah, listen, it's me, Crown, the world's first real-life internet troll. So there's a whole gang of creators making an anthology starring yours truly. We're talking 15 creators, 13 stories, another 8 folks creating merchandise, all for your entertainment. Indiegogo is the place you want to go to back this glorious project. This anthology features my lovable self crossing over in today's best independent comic books and graphic novels, causing chaos everywhere I go. In addition, we're going to be offering custom painted shoes, black light tapestries, sketch cards, alternate covers, adorable crocheted mini-me's, original art, and sculptures.
Anyway, back in today, only on Indiegogo.
The original intention of the film was just for my personal use, but I thought with it being such a unique thing that I'd like to offer it to anybody who wants to see it. On the first visit, Jack took us into his another room, a separate room, and there were these brown parcels full of artwork piled up, and he said to me, "You draw like I do." We were in the studio for 5 hours, you know, it was fantastic, and there's this, he's got this desk, and everything he's ever drawn has come from this desk, and then I would just go with the flow, and that's what this film is about. It's just a unique film of him.
He says, "I beat you." He says, "They say we came in under the dead heat." He says, "That's not true because I beat you." And the American said, "Well," he says, "if you like to think so," he says, "but I know the real story." He says, I know I clearly won that one." See? Well, Joe is 6'3", and I was a run, say, from the Lower East Side. And being Joe's partner was an advantage to me because Joe was believable, you know, they would talk to Joe, and the Goodman brothers would get to know him. Martin Goodman owned Marvel at that time. He went to his mother and he says, "Look, Jackie got a job drawing." He says, "They're paying him part, they're paying him money for drawing." He says, "Suppose I go with Jackie." He says, "And he says, they'll pay me money." He says, "I'll draw and they'll pay me money." He said, "I'll give the money to you," which we did. We gave it all to our mothers. They called me from Nassau. You know, I lived in Long Island. And they say, "Would you like to come down and draw these guys in training?" I swear, this is not a story. And I said, "Yes, of course, I'd love to come down." And
Yo, what's happening? All right. So you see this over here, Rick?
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
That's all the indie comics that I have either backed or have people have sent to me since I started doing this 2 years ago.
So 2 years ago. So we're talking what,
150.
2020,
probably.
Since 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I
I started about, I think it was June of 2020.
I mean, now look, I have a whole drawer of Lady Death over there. That was the beginning of my crowdfunding experience.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's, I'm not going to have time to show everything of mine too. I probably got over a short box myself, a good short box of stuff. Yeah.
That's 2 drawers and then the Polito drawers. Yes.
Yeah. And I mean,
drawers and filing cabinets full of comics.
And you probably didn't even pull some of the stuff that have been given to you from campaigns, right?
Some of it's on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of it's on the wall. Yeah. I mean, I'm not pulling stuff off the wall.
It's all over the place. Yeah.
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 Well,
happy Mother's Day, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I heard your dogs, earlier wishing a happy Mother's Day to your wife there.
I don't have a wife, bro.
You don't have a wife? You got, okay.
We got my son and his wife and the grandkids.
Look, you've got a wife. She's just gone to the store and hasn't come back yet.
Yeah.
Yes. Mighty Mascots, and probably signed by Keith, huh?
No, I don't think that was signed.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I got these through the alternative,
Love Mighty Mascots. Just got in some Blood Ram from Robert Geronimo. Good stuff. I mean, black and white
there's
and red.
a whole bunch of that stuff. There's Baron Rat and Mr. Crypt and all the alternative books,
Right.
I'm down with all that. Downcast, Tinseltown,
Now, so you'll be getting in the winter campaign here probably this week, right?
I just got the one with the Cromniverse ad in it. And I saw your ad for Double Flyer too. Mighty Mascots 5 or
Yeah.
6.
No,
Two,
I
yeah.
wasn't in Mighty Mascots. It was something, and I had more than that.
Oh,
I had
you're
a
in
seat.
Wolf and Batsy. That's the one I saw.
Wolf and Batsy. You
Yeah.
got yours in yet? I haven't got mine in yet, but
Yeah.
I placed 7 ads and 5 alternative books. Hey, General Piggy. Hell, friend.
What's up? So there's just a bunch, really a bunch that some people probably haven't even heard of, like 13 Tribes,
Right?
Ernest McClendon, right?
Right.
I'm always posting Ernest art in the Madness.
Yeah.
This Thor right here on the wall, that Thor right there, that's Ernest art.
Well, it doesn't have to be on Indiegogo or CG for you to back, right? I mean, it could be a Kickstarter. It could be, Yeah.
47 in multiple copies of it of 1 and 2 of 47.
I think I've seen. I was made aware of that because you've had them on.
Yeah. He's William's awesome dude. See, now I'm stuck with where am I going to put him after I show him.
And there's been auctions that I've gotten some from too. Yeah, black belt hamsters. Now you didn't get that anytime soon, I know.
As a matter of fact, well, let's see. This one I had, and this one I had.
That's an original, right? From the 80s.
I did get more from Don.
Hey, Era.
When I got the Beard Zerkers, I did get some other cool black belt hamsters 3D from Don when I got those.
Oh yeah, and back in the day they had a black belt hamsters 3D one too in the 80s.
That was it. This is it. But this one's
that's
Chris.
it.
Don just sent it to me like not that long ago. It's number 2, I think.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen 2. The first one I had. Yeah.
And so you got the Beard Zerker, you got the Parody Press stuff. Alpha Dogs. This is number 1. I just got number 2 the other day. I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Right.
Cindy Kep's Animal Eye. You guys see the ad on my show all the time. For
That's
Cindy
a
Kep.
neat logo. I like that. Yeah.
This is a good comic. Let's see. Battle for Eternity. Jeff Slemons and Evan David. I think I got this one at the con, one of the cons I went to recently. From these guys. Battle for Eternity.
Yeah, that's a neat cover.
I mean, I'm having fun just with all this stuff. You know that.
Oh yeah.
These guys are amazing. Some of it's stuff we backed, some of it's stuff we picked up at a con, some of it's stuff that these guys have been cool and just sent to me.
This is CG related, but I picked it up on eBay when I heard that he was going to be with All Caps Comics. This is Snowman, and this is the sort of painted version, with the gold-like teeth. He does move a little bit and have articulation in his fingers and things like that. This came out late 90s. It comes with like 3 severed heads. I thought I might have him sign it on the bottom if we, had a convention. He's pretty dope.
About this one?
Oh, that is beautiful. That's a beautiful Virgin cover. I like that. Well,
this is Monty Michael Moore's Blood and Bullets.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Hey, chill out.
How long ago did that one come out, Pops?
I think he's just fulfilled number 2. So
okay, so that's number 1. That's number 1.
This is number 1 from last year. Yeah.
Man, he should make a print if he hadn't already of that.
You see how they got the homage cover? You got the reflection in the blade.
Was it a good read?
Oh yes, good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do we got?
When I think of reflections like that, I think of Todd McFarlane's Wolverine, reflecting the Hulk in his claws. Yeah.
Book of Legends, Michael Gonzalez, Book of Legends. That's from Rainy Road, I think. Rainy Road Comics.
Yeah. That's got a Valiant feel to it, to me. Kind of like some of the Valiant stuff that came out.
The Star Wars Boo Circus homage cover. That's Paul Gomez right there. Good stuff.
Everything we're showing today is limited. I mean, very limited. If you think about it, when that's a nice logo. Yeah.
And he has a story in the
That's a great book. Yeah. You need to take care of those. These are treasures.
Dude, I love this stuff.
And you haven't even shown like prints and stuff like that. I've got a rarity here from Tales from the Nerosville. Yeah.
I have
and it's signed. It's supposed to be signed and numbered, but it's only numbered. They forgot to sign it when they sent it to me.
I have
but all their characters
put up over the group for them every now and then.
You have what?
A banner that I put up over the group for them every now and then.
Okay. Yeah, and they sent some pretty good pins, I think, or this is probably from Monster MD. You know, you get merch like pins and even like the old 90s, trying to show this right side up, upside down. It's kind of hard to see, but it's one of those Prisma, you know, reflective holographic type background on that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure what. Yeah. It's kind of different for a pen. I don't know that I've ever seen a reflective pen. And then I think this was from Nerosville too, one of their characters.
And then there's, you know, there's special stuff that you get from friends.
Yeah, like yeah.
Mike Barron's Buddy McGirt.
Yeah. You just, did you get that in recently or?
I think I won it on Don Chen's show.
Oh, okay.
And Mike sent it to me. And then there's from the Pathway Center Ice from the charity Heroes for Causes.
Yeah.
That's the books that they got. Children of Genesis.
You know, such a variety, Pops. You should like do like I do and have a table and put a piece of white foam core down so it photographs real good and photograph these things and like print them out in like a book so that you have like a catalog of what you have. Because man, you're showing a variety of genres. Wow, that's a photo cover.
That's Karen Nicole, Confessions of a Cosplay Diva.
Yeah. Is that supposed to be anyone in particular, like a character?
That's Kara doing the slave Leia.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to confirm that. Yeah.
And then you have
and your Job of the Hutt.
Raven's Cookies and Scream, Raven Monroe, Cookies and Scream.
Yeah. Oh, the mainstream has Ice Cream Man, and we got Cookies and Scream.
We got Cookies and Scream. And then you guys might not know about this, but this is The Crew, #1. And they're about to come out with #3. And this is the very first book that there is a appearance of Pops in.
Oh, wow.
Very first appearance of me in any book is in The Crew.
Okay, don't hog the light. I got to show off mine then. Yeah. Now I paid to have my 2 characters put on this cover, but that's a perk, right? Draw yourself in. Right, what better than to be on the cover? So I know I think you've had I know Don Chen has had Starcross Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was Tribulation Force 1.5.
Tribulation Task Force.
Here is Devil Flyer and Hopper, and they will both be in the background there. And since Just for Doc, which isn't here that I see, this is an homage cover to a George Perez Avengers cover.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. And this particular issue was the first appearance of Scott Lang Ant-Man, I guess in costume or whatever. I had to pay a hefty. Originally, I paid the 35-cent cover price, but that one was sadly destroyed. But yeah, I mean, it's just cool to see your characters, and he kind of colored them different. So I kind of get, you know, and how neat is it to have your character by Golden Age Blue Beetle? I also, now these came from Walmart, but I support Nora Saga.
Right.
Couple issues of those. I've also went back from, you know, and bought stuff like Air Sail Samurai, which is Del Keown's first comic. And of course, like you said, Downcast. I can't wait. Hopefully this week I'll get in my Alterna bundles. Wolf and Batsy, #2. Here's #1. This was in the fall campaign.
Yeah,
winter campaigns. getting ready to come out.
And I really like Wolf and Batsy too. That is a great kid.
I mean, even
great
great
for kids and everybody.
You know, like this, that it's sort of an anthology, like the book I put out Wednesday. It came on a Wednesday. But nice werewolf black and white cost.
Tank wants to do a Scalpel Zero Crom book, a Crom story for it came out on a Wednesday.
Number 2, Downcast. And I put an ad in Downcast 4, actually 2 ads. And I put ad in Wolf and Batsy, like you said. Mm-hmm. Blood Realm, 80 pages. I've been trying to get caught up on Blood Realm too, and just got in his new ones. Blood Realm there, 80 pages. It's so cool. You know, there's just not a better value out there, you know. And plus you get into the comic book shops, you know. It's so cool. I actually went back when he said he was doing his King Cryptid, and that these characters here that he was doing like this, that he did on covers. I went back and got some of the ones that I already had, you know, because they're first appearances of these characters on the covers. And I just got in Absolute, of course. I backed it 7 times. And
Jason
Bascom, and got a couple of his ash cans. And on the back, which was really cool, I bought 2 of them. Whoops, I lost myself. There we go. Original sketched Dan Pleagle Goblin Girl drawings. Each one, you know, each ash can was unique. And there's probably about 20 of these printed. Nice. You know, wasn't much more than 20, if there was even 20 printed. You know, very nice. And also, if you back the secret tier of Absolute 2, you actually got a medal, you know, a double signed card made out of metal by Jason and the artist. Actually made out of metal. You can cut yourself with this. I mean, it is heavy metal. And I don't know if you support, I do. I support like Rainey's, you know, who's doing Fiendish, and
I'm still waiting for my book patiently.
And Black Flag. Yeah, Rainey, her books should be in here pretty soon.
Well, they fucked up again. Comic Impressions fucked up 2/3 of her second print run.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
What now?
Comic Impressions fucked up like 2/3 of the print run for the color.
Oh, yeah.
So
had a little
some
triangle.
of us are going to be waiting even longer for our book, but that's, you know, it's not her fault. It's
depending on when. Yeah, I backed that one late too, just due to finances. But
it's not that I backed late; it's that I backed the color version, and the color version is the one that is having the problems.
I can't even remember which one. Yeah,
you know,
I backed.
But I also got some
Red Koi and his new thing. I just got this on the Alterna auction. This is hand-drawn blank cover.
Right.
And in fact, on the Alterna auction, he said this was his first cover ever. Nick Welch is the artist, a new artist over there at Eterna. Go ahead, Pops.
So we got Death Dwells by Tom Ratka. These are a variant, and you know, both number ones. Good stuff. Really like this story. A little Dragon Rage from Jimmy. You know, Jimmy Reyes.
Yeah.
Kevin Philpott.
Nice.
This
logo.
one
nice
is when they sent this to me, when I got this, Jimmy, I showed it to him. I was like, when I unboxed it, look what I got. He goes, I don't know how you got that one. That's like a special cover or something. So I don't know why this one's different from what everybody else got, but supposedly there's not that many of them that got given away. You guys know about this. Bing, 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 bing. Ding, ding, ding. When you see a good book and you know it's going to kick ass and people are going to want that number one, get some extras because people going to want that number one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Especially if they're like black covers and conditions.
Y'all know Daphne Lage, Ego Raven, Heir of the First Unicorn. Y'all know Odin, Elysian Fields.
Have you read all these? About?
Oh yeah,
That's
they
a
don't get put away till after.
That's a nice full cover there, Pops, on that last one you showed.
Scott Rosema, Errantry.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know Scott Rosema. You ain't been paying attention because I've interviewed him at live cons a few times. He's a great fucking dude. Do y'all remember Ava from 2020?
Mm-hmm.
Timothy Green art from what's that? Eon Flux. Yeah, he did art on Eon Flux. There you go. Good stuff. This book is amazing.
Keep those all in great shape. I'm sure you'll be in good shape in your retirement, Pops.
Oh, yes. Femme Fatale by Seth.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, man. Show that again. Come on. Don't blaze past them. I want to see that.
I got too many.
Look at the colors on that background. Wow. Beautiful.
Seth the Bear did that.
Yeah.
And, of course, y'all know.
That's Florida Man. Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Mike Barron. Ding, 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 ding. Florida Man. This one. Sam Barris, Forbidden. The Forbidden.
Ooh,
now, you guys know Sam, I think, from There's an Alien in My Toilet.
Yeah, let me see his face on that character's face.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, nice. Yeah.
We got Glenn in Monsterland.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Philpott. Right? Good stuff.
Battle Brick Road should be coming out pretty soon.
Y'all
I back
know.
that.
I don't have to say nothing about this. Y'all know.
Yep. Go ahead and say it.
Anthony Figaro.
Heirs
of Isildur.
Wow, that's kind of like a Game of Thrones.
This was the Corey. Yeah, this guy passed away right while this book was in production. He's one of the people that did the music on it. And because there's a CD and everything that goes with this campaign.
Is that like a tribute cover, or did they already have that
tribute cover? We also, I think, dedicated CromCon 13 to that man's passing.
That's cool.
You know, some of this stuff, man, you don't know. You don't make it up. It happens as it happens.
Yeah.
Hero Bot, Randy Zimmerman.
Checker
Zero.
Checker Top Zero. Checker Top Zero.
Hero Bot Zero.
Checker Top cover. Yeah. Ooh, that's a cool looking character.
That's Randy Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Heroes, more Don Chin.
Mm-hmm.
Parody of the show Heroes.
You're wearing a lot of your crowdfunded stuff on your hat.
Dude. We got Luke Cage's black cover hybrids. I don't even like touching this thing, but you can't see it if I don't pull it out. So.
Right.
Luke Stone.
Oh, yeah.
Hybrids.
Yep.
Sons of Gods, the black cover.
Yep.
You just saw him rip his nipples off live on our show. The Incantesses, Rich Parada.
Wow.
You know, 1 and 2, and my granddaughter has fan art in number 2.
Cool.
So good stuff there. Just got this one recently, Interstellar.
What was that fan art? Was that her first published stuff?
Yes, that's her first published thing. It's in Incantessi number 2.
Mm-hmm.
This is Jessica Vanderpool. Interstellar Space Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Y'all know about Jack Irons, Steel Cowboy. I won this. This was number 1. And I won this a long time ago, like a couple years ago. So real happy with the Jack Irons books. Good stuff. Y'all know. Ding, ding, ding. Lady Death.
Yeah.
A whole drawer full of Lady Death over there. So now I got a big old mess over here.
Death Metal Heroes, a big fan of Lady Death. Probably his favorite character. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, see, I kind of made sure that he got to hang out with Brian for a few minutes during CrowdFund. Because, that's what I do. I try to have fun. Make sure I get these all back down in the right order because they got to go back in the. So it's your turn.
Okay.
Get these all back in the right order so they go back in the fucking filing cabinet. Right.
Of course, Zaid Brothers, the Diaz, Lost Pages, 1.
Yeah. See, I don't have that one, so I'm glad you had that one to show.
And 2, I backed 2, so that should be out here pretty soon. I'm looking forward to getting that. And here's the supplement, myths of the lost pages.
Yeah.
And Malevolent Rising. I don't know if you've seen this one. This one's signed. I think this is number 1. And also number 2 from Midnight Comics.
Yeah, I was going to say, who did that? Who did that?
And number 3. Nice looking stuff. And a sketch by Preston Acevedo here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Sketch cards by Preston are always good.
Yeah, Doc Salem crossover. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, big, thick book with Doc Salem and Brian's 6-gun gorilla. And I forget who the middle character is. Do you know, Pops? Who's the bad? Who's the bad character?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. And then here's Cyber Frog, Reservoir Frog, number 2. This is the Eric Larson cover to number 1. I've went back and tried to get some of the Cyber Frog things that I didn't have. Number 2.
Oh, Dr. Alpha.
Harris Comics. Huh?
Dr. Alpha. That's who that.
Oh, okay. Dr. Alpha. And then here's a little known Cyber Frog book, War of the Independents, number 1 from Red Anvil Comics. It's got not only Cyber Frog on there, but Zippy the Pinhead, the Max, Milk and Cheese, Cerebus, Gumby and Pokey, Madman, Mr. Monster, E-Man. I mean, just a hot Billy Tucci She's on here. I've got to get him to sign that. And Tim Vigil's Faust, Zot, you name it. But Cyber Frog is right up here in the corner.
Right.
That's a good one to get.
Nice.
Low print. And mine's signed by one of the creators already. If I can get Uncle E to sign this one for sure, it'll be a score. And then from All Caps Comics also, Unforgettable Tales number 1 sketch. Very nice detail sketch version. Of course, that is the first Hall of Heroes cover redone by Ethan. In his first appearance, and then number 2. And Cyber Frog, Blood Honey, the brother, with Salamandroid. Hey, American Comics. And Graveyard Shift. This isn't all I have from Graveyard Shift, but this one here, this is the supplemental book 2. And back there, I have like Littlest Umbrella. I have Wanger's Super Harem. I have Tug and Lola's book. Liberty Brigade also. She hardback, book. Just to host the thing. What else you got, Pops?
Well, let's see. I'll go to the recents. In other words, the stack I'm reading or haven't read yet.
Uh-huh.
And you will see right there, I'm reading Wolf and Batsy number 3 right now.
Yeah.
And you see that when I read them, I have this cover that I put over them.
Well, show my ad, Pop. Show my ad in it.
Okay, I can.
You can promote me.
I could do that.
That's what you do.
Inside the front cover, yo.
There you go. In color, Sea Demon's first appearance right there. Wonderfully printed. I haven't even seen it, but a glimpse of it on one of his videos.
There you go. It's right there. And like I said, you see, I don't get fingerprints all over my books when I'm reading them. I have this little cover that I put over them. Right.
And John, that did that artwork, he did that for me back in 1993. That Sea Demon.
So this is some of the stuff that I got this time. Like I said, Downcast.
Yeah.
You know,
love that stuff.
Mighty Mascots 5 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's I showed Alpha Dogs 1. This is Alpha Dogs 2. I haven't got to reading it yet, but check out
that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Good
do you
story.
back like their individual campaigns when they come out?
When I can, when I have money, I just give it right back to, when I got money, I give it right back to you guys. You know that.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, this is Alpha Dogs. I've met John at con before, hanging out. Good dude, man. And there's the other two intelligent pit bulls in this.
Now, is that a ash can there that came with it?
No, that's just a postcard.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to show the other two dogs. These are like the two dogs and the stars of the, and this is like the bad guy dog.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, so and they're manipulated by humans to be, this one, Rake Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Doran Corkum. I just got this the other day, and this is a collector's edition. I think there's not that many of this particular cover made of Rake Hell #1.
Rake Hell. How do you spell that? R-A-K-E?
R-A-K-E-H-E-L-L.
Rake Hell. Wow.
Rake Hell. Come with stickers. Come with the like decoder thing, so you can like read the runes in the book. There's like rune messages and shit.
Yeah, Irene's doing that type of thing too. Created her own language. Quint. Yeah, there's your skull on the cover.
That's my skull. This guy right here. Dude, put him on the cover of a book. It's great. I love it. He also made a bookmark for him.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
That kind of stuff blows me away when that happens.
Should have had a word balloon with that staked out skull. Stick around.
The
what is that from Sim? Cover. Yeah. #2 funding now.
Yeah, this is #1. This is.
And we were talking last night about how his art has leveled up since that issue.
Sim just gets better every day, man.
Yeah.
And this is a Joe Spicer book from Starcross Comics called Crazy 9.
Yeah.
It's about a bullet that's a drug, kind of like, they shoot themselves and they get powers from it.
Dave Houston in the chat. Thanks for standing in for me, Pops, on tonight's show.
I got you, man.
Have a good holiday, Dave.
Lords of the Cosmos, Jason Lennox.
Oh, let's see all those covers. Come on.
1 through 4 right here.
Yeah, let's see that goodness. Wow. Yeah.
All right.
I like that logo.
This is a good series.
Is that a card in front of that one? That's pretty, or is that part of the cover?
Let me see. Yeah, it's a little card.
With the skull? That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So, Jason's good dude. Promote, he's been out on the show a few times. That's his stuff. And then y'all know Max. Y'all know Max DeVille.
Oh man, that's a great werewolf. Yeah.
Max DeVille.
That is so cool.
He also did that Bimbos from Outer Space, Zombies versus Bimbos, or Bimbos versus Zombies from Outer Space, or some shit like that. And he did Neo Tokyo last year.
I like this stuff. It inspires me.
Now you got Matt Knowles and Steph Cannon, Misfits Clubhouse for the kids. Good stuff. They're the same people that did the Heirs of Isildur that we were talking about earlier. This is one of their books.
Looks like he was, influenced by like Cartoon Network or something.
This is a book we haven't talked about in a long time, Rex.
I'm
going to show you something special now.
Wow, look at that black cover.
This book is called Mojo Risen.
Mojo Risen.
And Mojo Risen.
Mr. Mojo Risen. Yeah, Pops. There you go.
I was the actual character in this one.
Yeah.
I was all over it, bro. This was fun. This was a fun campaign to promote.
Did you pay to get in there, or was he just...
No.
Did you? Yeah.
No, I didn't pay. This was I paid with time. I promoted the hell out of this.
Yeah. For wham.
I was actually written a character in the story. It wasn't like a one-time drawn in or anything.
Right.
But it was fun, man.
Now they're going to do a second one of that, or
I think they did a second one. They're trying to get it together fulfillment wise. I don't know if it's been fulfilled or not.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, you may have seen this piece of art before.
Yeah.
Because I use it in a couple of my graphics and stuff.
Yeah,
never
let good art go to waste.
It was a lot of fun. But this is Manny Soto and Edwin Badillo that you all know from Enter the Cromniverse. The two covers, the B and C cover are Edwin and Manny.
Yeah.
These guys are awesome, man. Some of the black and white work.
Yeah.
So I think that might be Jim O'Reilly's stuff. I can't remember. But yeah, good people, good stuff, had fun. And what can I say?
Well, it's flattering.
I got squished by a big old pig.
And it's and you're not in there just in like one panel. You're in multiple panels, a character interacting.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun being part of that project. I promoted the heck out of it, man. I worked my ass off for that one.
Yeah, I hope they had a successful campaign. Obviously, they did. Oh,
and you've seen the ad at the start of my shows, Monster Matador.
Wow. Now, wait a minute.
Hold up. I got to get all four in my hand first. Okay?
Don't rush through these.
These are This is called Monster Matador. This is number 1.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Okay. He's a kaiju killer.
Yeah.
Kaiju. Okay.
I'm digging it.
There's number 2, Tango of the Matadors, where he actually gets in a little competitive battle with another Matador. To see who's the baddest.
So he didn't stick with the monster theme on the cover all the time. Yeah.
No, this is number 3. Again, Tango of the Matadors.
Yeah.
Now you got the new one that just came out, the one I've been showing the ad for, is Apocalypse, where all the kaiju killers get together to go after the source of the kaiju problem or whatever. Good stuff. You guys got to read it. I don't want to be giving away a bunch of stuff, but
no spoilers.
There's even a little bit of Christy Shin art in one of these.
Oh, what did she do? Like a poster or something?
She made a comment about Monster Matador's butt, and then had to draw him with standing, looking over his shoulder, so y'all could see his butt, because that's what Christy is. But that's all the kaiju killers.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like
book,
fun.
Man. I really like the series.
Fun book. Yeah.
Now then we have a little Naughty Fairies action from last year. That's my friend. She's in the Madness, Haley Anderson.
So photo cover.
Yeah, that's actually a friend of ours. She also did a booty cover that's over there on my wall.
Little cosplay. Yeah.
More Max DeVille, Neo Tokyo.
And
this book was kind of told like, it was like one page would be a bunch of crappy news stories, like, misinformation shit, and the next page would be what's really going down. And that's the way the whole book kind of went. It was like kind of a unique look at what's really going on in the world.
Yeah.
And this is one of the best. This is in my top 5 for 2020, 2021, 2022. It was in my top 5. It hasn't been kicked out yet.
Yeah.
It's called Neotheric. It's from Rainy Road Comics, The Return of the King. Michael Gonzalez. This is like a Jurassic Park type thing, but the dinosaurs are smart. Good stuff. Hilarious, funny, fun. I loved it. Still hasn't been knocked out of my top 5 since I started doing this. You got Beardzerker and this. I don't think nobody's knocking them out the top 5 for a long time.
Yeah.
Nexus Triplets.
Oh, I've got that one. Yeah.
There you go. You know what's up, Mike Barron and Mr. Shannon.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Only Russ can save us.
Yeah. Oh, that's a wonderful book.
Dude.
Yeah.
Only death can save us.
I love the look of it, the Bronze Age kind of Marvel style look.
And Russ loaned us one of these demons from this book for the Dinosaur Man crossover story in the Cromniverse as well. So you get a little bit of Russ Leach in the Cromniverse as well, yo. Thank you, Russ, for doing that. Appreciate
So
that.
neat. Yeah.
Now it gets whoa. I don't know if you guys are ready for Tim Vigil or not. Well, actually, I think this is a Joe Vigil cover. This is Original Sin, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Original Sin. Gunfighters from Hell. You guys, I don't know if you guys know about this stuff or not. Joe Vigil, David Barber. This stuff is good. The Gunfighters in Hell saga.
I gotta ask you something before I
that?
forget to ask you. Did you take all those out of the drawers behind you?
Yes, yes. I emptied out that thing behind me. I put them all out here so I could actually get to them without getting up every 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's amazing. Show that again before we end.
Yeah, Joe Vigil, yo.
Yeah.
Gunfighters in Hell saga.
So was that 2 copies? One?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 copies.
Okay.
And that was because they had sent one and it never got here. So he sent another one. And then 2 days later, the first one got here. So that'll probably be given away at some point. We use it as a giveaway because I don't need to. I got one.
Mm-hmm.
Pathway versus The Gasp. This is one of those Heroes for Causes books.
The Gasp.
Joseph Michael, Donovan Peterson, and Jeremiah Stemple. And they also gave me a little thank you one with a little personalized message on it.
Yeah, that's neat. That is neat. Yeah.
More Paul Gomez, PTSD.
Ooh. Look at that full cover.
Dude.
Yeah.
This stuff is good too.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is the cover I like.
Yeah.
Look at the skull in that cover.
I see the skull. Yeah.
Dude. Okay.
It's there, but it's not there.
Yeah, this is Mr. Muth did this, and this is good stuff. I love that cover. And you might remember from last year, Charles Santino's Rammer, the master thief in a future police state.
Yeah.
Oh yes, this is good stuff.
He's kind of got that Harv vibe from Sin City, doesn't he?
Well, and the anime has the Batman animated series feel to it. It's it's really good stuff, and I think book 2 will be coming out real soon. And again, a little thank you note from Charles. 47 Furious Tales also has a little book called Reign of Ages. And this is a Nick Capone cover. Nick is a graduate of the Kubert School and one of the people in Sam Quentin's stable of awesomeness. So if you follow Sinopa Publishing, there's a whole bunch of stuff to look at over there. They got tabletop gaming, all kinds of stuff. There's another Reign of Ages cover.
Yeah.
Reign of
Ages. Kind of got a Red Sonja feel to it.
Yeah. And yeah, man. And one more time. A little Reign of Ages.
So her name is Rain?
Rain, yeah.
Yeah.
And for this one I have over there just because it's an old indie, but it's an old indie who's connected to one of our friends. This is Randy Zimmerman.
I have that.
Arrow Comics. This is early Arrow Comics, bro.
Yeah, I've
Not
got
Arrow
that.
4.0, but early Arrow Comics.
So what is his new stuff he's doing?
He's the Hero Bot Zero and that guy.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a bunch of those Rams. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I like that book.
Sapphire Spectre, JT Malloy. I have JT Malloy art on my
cool.
walls. This stuff is good. I think
What's better than the Punisher, a female Punisher with bazongas? Huh?
I think they're doing number 3 now of that. And then, like you said, of course, you brought him up. I got to show him.
Billy Tucci.
This one is actually signed by somebody in the corner. Michael, let's see, who's it signed by? Michael Bear.
Crusade.
Signed up there in the corner by Michael Bear.
Now, Michael's a writer. Is he not?
I think so. No, he says artist. It says signed by artist Michael.
Oh, okay.
Barron. Yeah, I don't take them open. I don't open them up, man. This thing has been in this since I got it. I don't
with the certificate of authenticity, COA.
Yep. Y'all know about this.
Siamese.
Dojo Kun, Brian Menard.
Mr. Dojo Kun. Oh,
Brian
little
Menard.
is that spot gloss on that? That's pretty cool. The water down there, is that spot gloss or varnish?
I don't know.
If it's not, it shines. It's nice.
And then the other part of the original Sin
Buck.
Uh-huh. And this is the first issue of that with Joe and Tim Vigil.
Yeah.
Man. Because there's also two of these, I'll go ahead and pop one of these up. Let you see what the inside of these look like, man. Because oh, the freaking art, bro.
Yeah.
Look at that. That Tim Vigil shit blowing out the back of your head. Look, oh, I love it. I love it. So you have Sinbuck, the gunfighters from hell, you know, and then she's like kind of resurrected.
Yeah. She's got one of those bent brim badass hats, you know.
Mm-hmm. And she's pretty
do you have a hat like that?
No, I want one like that. That flat black one.
Oh, yeah. Kind of
I want
Mexican.
the Undertaker hat.
Yeah. Hispanic. You know? Yeah. Or original. Yeah. A matador type hat.
I like that flat, big brim.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, man, it's like Tim Vigil art, man. It's just all amazing. Everything.
Oh, yeah. Tim Vigil. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know.
And I think it was on here. I met Joe Vigil, his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. At Christmas time. It was last Christmas. It was nice.
And that's why we do this, so that everybody, if you know, I want everybody to network and get to know each other and whatnot. That's what it's supposed to be about, man.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if I can get all these back in the right order again.
Oh, I know. You're dealing with what I deal with every day trying to do my show.
I just want them all to go back in the drawer in the right order. That's all.
Right.
Let's see. Okay, that's that pile. Oh, wait. Don't mix it up with the haven't read yet.
Keep those in great shape and
don't mix it up with the ones you haven't read yet.
You'll do very well. Everything from the most common one that we've shown today.
Have you ever had a stack of comics in your hand like this and dropped them?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Is that like the worst feeling in the world? What?
And it's because that plastic is slick. That stuff just slides everywhere. Yeah.
Let's see. It's 4:00 and I got one stack left. What do you got?
Go ahead. Get that one stack out. Let's see what you got. You're showing me a lot of titles I didn't even know were out there. Let's see them.
Okay. We showed you Neotheric from Rainy Road. This is called 6-8. Same people. Michael Gonzalez, Rainy Road Comics. This is good stuff, man. Yeah. This guy is a storyteller. Okay. I'm just saying. I want y'all to know. He puts together quality stuff. All of his stories are fucking good, man.
American Comics says Pops wants that Stetson.
Now you may or may not be familiar with Randy Zimmerman's Spank the Monkey.
Hey, Ginkgo. No, Spank the Monkey.
Ooh. Spank the Monkey.
Huh. That sounds
Shock and Spank the Monkey Boys special. Okay.
Checker top cover.
Shock and Spank are the monkeys, right? Monkey Boys. This is Randy Zimmerman as well. Hero Bot Zero, Arrow Comics.
I bet that is hilarious.
It's great stuff, dude.
Yeah.
And then you might recognize some of this here.
SOS?
Chimera Comics, baby.
Yeah.
Chimera, SOS.
Yeah.
I think I won these on Don Chin's show as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. Good feeling.
Sometimes it's great. I'll win something on Don's show and it'll be something that I wanted and missed out on.
Yeah.
Like,
But
Soul
Don
Finder.
doesn't. Don doesn't always do that with new stuff. He puts some of that old stuff in there. You know.
Yes, he does. He's Don's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he is awesome. The Mighty Chin, I call him.
Yes,
the Mighty Chin.
And then we have Soul Finder, Iconic Comics.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Finder 1 and 2. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now you all know. I know y'all know about this one. I shouldn't have to say nothing. I talk about this one all the time. Abominable Grizzly, Splinters of Yggdrasil. You can get these 3 books on his website, abominablegrizzly.com, for the low price of $5 each, yo.
$5.
$5. And this is good stuff. Not only is it good stuff, they have a whole schedule planned out. Okay, there's like I think 12 books in this series. I think 12, but they have it all planned out. Release dates, everything. They do not crowdfund. You go to their website, you buy their books. It's that simple. When they're ready to send to you, they put them up on the website. Next time they put number 4, when the 4th book in this series goes up for sale, we're going to do a launch party in the Madness for them, just like it was a crowdfunder. And we're going to tell you, go to abogrizzly.com and get these freaking books.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. Crowdfunding you don't need crowdfunding really. And people like this prove it. Joe told me the other day, he's like, man, I just still feel like the new kid on the block. And I was like, yeah, well, some of the old kids can learn something from some of the new kids. That's all I got to say.
Oh, yeah.
No crowdfunding, no nothing. Dude's putting books out and is selling them at a good price. Can I tell you? That's what this is supposed to be about. Some more Randy Zimmerman, the Owazo Taco House Funnies.
Huh.
This was a book that he did about an actual restaurant from his own neighborhood.
Yeah, partial photo cover, huh?
And
Picture.
yeah, you might recognize some of these parody characters from Randy Zimmerman.
Wow. Yeah.
The Preservers.
Nice.
Formar Comics Group. Tales from Nocturna. More of that goodness that we were talking about from Steph Cannon, top billing Steph Cannon, and the Scream Punk Matt Knowles. Tales from Nocturnia. All right.
Cool.
1, 2, and 3. Let me see if I can do this right. There's number 1.
Yeah.
And these books cross over with the heirs from Isildur books. So it's they cross over. The stories cross over. They have music that crosses over between.
Can you imagine going in a comic shop and all your collection is displayed there,
Dude.
Like as if they're selling it, how it would be mind-blowing, the good titles.
Again, more from a publisher who's got more than one book out there. Turkona, number 1, 2, and 3 from Frank James Bailey. You've seen him out here on the show.
Yeah, and we hadn't even shown the prints or like the cards and stuff like that.
I would never have time to go through all that.
Yeah, right.
All this stuff came with bookmarks, goodies. This one right here, the Book of Sarah, Tom Rapka, again, T3 Comics again. This was the variant. He didn't just send me the variant.
Wow.
He sent me a freaking metal cover of it. It's over there on the wall.
That's savage.
He sent me a metal cover of it.
That is
metal cover.
Yeah.
It's fucking badass, dude.
Wow, that is badass cover.
So there's another book by T3 Comics that's good. More Incantessi number 1, number 2, because Rich is my dude. Vampire Versus by Frank freaking Forte. Frank Forte, Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty, Heavy Metal. Frank's done a whole bunch of cool shit, man. This is the old school number 1 too. I think I got this from Don as well, or maybe I got it from Frank. I don't know. I talked to both of them so much.
That is, she's bearing her claws there.
Owazi V. You know this one.
Bell Walker.
Owazi V. Stefan. You know who I'm talking about.
Stefan.
Yeah.
It's French.
Voodoo Nations, which was a cross connecting cover with Mojo Risen.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay,
like
so
an
like
interlinking.
You can see, you see where the staff is right here.
Yeah,
right there. It went down into the next book. Like the cross staffs right here went into the next book, and then Mojo was over here on this side.
Cool.
Know? But it was like that was Luke Stone and Travis Gibb. You know what's up here. I don't have to say nothing, right?
Yeah. X-Farce.
X-Farce Reloaded.
From Parody Press.
Yes. Don Chin, baby. You know, we love Don Chin.
The Mighty Chin.
XOB. The Lightning Yielder. #1. I don't think I've actually read this. Because I don't remember. I might have to put that one aside.
You might have to set that aside. Yeah.
More Frank Forte, Warlash, Cold Metal Mayhem. Warlash, Bio Burden. And let's see. Oh, that's some more beautiful cosplay from Karen Nicole. You know. Let's see what else. Oh, we do have some of that stuff here. Oh, Psycho Blab. Psycho Blab is an ash can that I picked up from a guy at the con. Milo, and he's in the group now.
Nice.
He's in the Madness now. But yes, I got these ash cans from him. This is old school, like underground shit. From the Twisted Mind.
Oh, yeah.
From the Twisted Minds of Milo Miles. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, good stuff, man. Forgot about that. But yeah, I did have a little package here of a whole bunch of Karen Nicole.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff, and and I have like just a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. Well, this here is an envelope. What's in this envelope? I don't know why this envelope's down in there. I don't know what.
Johnny Carson, have it in the envelope.
What do we got here?
Mind reader. Hey, Tree Goblin.
Oh, that's right.
This Ginkgo.
This was something that came with one of the books. It was like an official letter or something. It was kind of crazy. What, Junior?
Pops is muted. Nothing will do it like a child. Hope the weather's good over there, Tree Goblin. Hope the trees are doing well.
Take over and show some stuff off while I go handle this Munchkin alert.
Sure.
What do you need, dude?
On the spot. Really? I'm actually putting stuff up. So, I can get ready for my show, which will be at 4:00 Central. Yeah. Of course, all these are crowdfunded now, not Norse Saga. I got these like at this is #1. And I guess that was #2. I don't know. The thing about it was they put stickers at Walmart on there. Didn't like that. They said they wouldn't do it after the first one, but they did. I think the third issue, which was the last issue I got, and then they took them out of my local Walmart, and I just didn't go looking any further for them. So I don't know how many issues came out. I know I've got the first 3 of Norse Saga, and I never read them. It's nice. I do like Kelsey Shannon artwork. I mean, it's a very, very nice. These were very nicely. But yeah, Walmart stickers. But these are the Walmart variants, so maybe they'll be worth more, even with the sticker on there. I don't know. But I've got to think that this, without the sticker being the actual book, would be worth even more. Something I didn't like about that. And again, my character, because Pops is gone. my character on Tribulation Task Force. I think you can go on Starcross Comics website and still get this. You have to buy it in like an 80, maybe. I mean, they're celebrating 20 years, and that was like last year, I think. So I didn't even know that they were out there, but I bought into bundles, and got caught up and read about 8 or 9 of their books, and it was just wonderful catch up on all their characters. Plus, they use public domain characters like Blue Beetle. They call him the Blue Scarab because you can't use that name. They have Catman and Kitten here on the cover, another public domain character, and Man of War. So those are all public domain characters that they're using with their characters. And again, this is an homage to the Great Avengers by George Perez, number 181. So, and we will next week be doing George Perez homage. So I'll show this again because it's handy. Yes. Just and my favorite character, of course, done by Perez. Nobody can draw him like Perez, but the Beast up there on the table.
Good stuff.
Yeah. We lost.
Munchkin needed some flavored water, man.
Oh yeah. I got to stay hydrated, especially as it's nearing summer. Yeah, we'll be doing a tribute to George Perez next week.
Yeah, I didn't want to do a lame last minute tribute to George. I'd rather I'd rather that Dave was out here, that you guys did it right,
Yeah. Even Neil Adams was close to the weekend when he passed away, so it was like a rush to get a few things.
Mm-hmm. Now there are some things on my wall that I didn't show, like Sin Killer. Okay, Marby, Sin Killer. There's a few. There's a whole bunch of Polito on the back wall, and there's.
Let's be honest. Don't lie. There was more than a few.
There's some Usagi back there, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sign back there. And
well, really, if you remember which ones you showed and which ones you didn't, I mean, we could do this again sometime because I've still got over a short box full. Nearly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like I got that big old drawer of Lady Death and shit. It's like, but I don't have to show them all off. I mean, they're on the wall behind me all the time. It's like that whole back row on top is all the Polito homage covers. But let's see, switch that around. The Polito covers are all across the wall, the top. And then you got Stan Sakai and Kevin Eastman, Turtles and a Usagi in that frame right there. A Greg Horn cover there. And this one here is the one that my first appearance is in the crew. And this is my signed Stan Lee, Thor 442.
Wow. Yeah.
And you got some McFly, Do You Poo right there, and Frank Cho, Wonder Woman right there. Just
Frank Cho's wonderful artist, yeah.
I mean, there's stuff on the wall, but like I said, I wasn't going to take it all down.
I understand. Yeah.
I get caught taking stuff down all the time. And it's like,
thanks for filling in for Dave today, Pops. And thanks for filling in for Dave today while he was gone on holiday.
That's kind of what I'm supposed to do if I'm running the network. I got to make sure the show goes on. Right?
Yeah. Well, I don't take vacations, and my new job coming up will, not new job. I mean, I've been with them 10 years, but spray those mosquitoes. Pew, pew, pew. I've killed millions. People call me a genocidist.
Well, you're not doing a very good job, and a whole bunch of them out in our yard.
Well, I know, but we don't have your contract, so don't blame me. Actually, since I've been doing this, there's been like Mosquito Joe's and other places pop up around here that are like private ones that spray, go in the yards and stuff. And I've done that too, daytime spraying, but with a tank on your back, or they've got a little thing that looks like an old Kirby vacuum cleaner that you can just hold, instead of putting chemical on your back. That's not too safe. But there's more people die from mosquitoes than anything else in the world. Over 2 million people a year from like malaria, ZZ, and West Nile's virus and stuff like that. They're disease carriers. So I feel like I'm doing some good,
they're blood suckers.
And we've never had an outbreak, thankfully. I think we're doing our job good. But I have heard stories of before I hired on 10 years ago that they had a West Nile's virus outbreak, So, we help keep disease down. We're called disease control. That's a good thing.
Them little mosquitoes, damn blood-sucking vampires anyway.
Yeah, they are. I mean, it just takes one in your house while you're trying to sleep to make your life miserable.
And it gets you, and then it turns around and it flies upstairs and gets somebody else in your family.
Yep.
Then flies down into the next room, gets somebody else in your family. It's like, oh.
And your dogs. Yeah. Yeah. It's not fun.
But yeah, as always.
Wow. We went over an hour.
I know. I figured we do this. We'll probably go to like from 3:15 to 4:30. Or maybe 3:30, 4:30, so that you still have a half hour in between before your show starts.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
I mean, as long as we get out of here by 4:30, you got plenty
sure,
of time, right?
sure. Yeah, I mean, we can always extend it. That's what I like. We've allowed enough time to. That's why I didn't want to change when you suggested moving it up. It's like, oh no, this way we've got flexibility. We can extend it longer if we want. Like for a tribute or like this. I mean, we've got so many CG projects, so many Kickstarter projects, so many that are, just Indiegogo and Kickstarter. They're not really CG projects. I know I backed a few of those. My very first one was like a Christian comic that came out and I mean, for about $50, you get a t-shirt, a book, he had it in like a fold-out box with graphics on it. It was very nice. You don't have to spend a fortune to get something better than you can get in the stores.
Well, see, and that's what my whole reason that I have 4 stacks of books right here in the last 2 years, and I have no books that I bought at a store.
And you know that it's packed with love, people with passion for making comics. And every book that we showed today, limited, very limited. If you think about it, I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. If EVS sends out Wreck Planet like 17,000, so what? That is not a big run.
It's not. No.
I mean, it is for CG. 17,000 is a bunch of books.
Well, no,
but I mean,
it's
in the great scheme of things.
If you have the distributorship and all the stores to sell your stuff in, you too can print 40,000 books.
Yeah.
But without that infrastructure, you can only print what demand asks for.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing holding us back is that we don't have a CG Diamond Distributing or somebody putting us all in the stores working to put these books in the stores.
Except for Alterna books going into stores, a few stores that carry their stuff, and I always push them.
Sinopa's putting their books in stores. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like when we can go back to the comic store to get indie comics, we'll go back to the comic store.
Yeah. We had a new one that I checked out. I don't know how long they've been in business, probably at least a year, but I don't know about in that location. And I pushed Alterna and I said, I'll get you in contact with Peter Samedi. I mean, who else is selling 99-cent copy comics, $2 comics, $5 comics that are 80 pages? I mean, only the big guys do that, like DC or Marvel, 80 pages for $5. And now they don't even do that. They charge you more for it. And
it is. The more you print, the cheaper it is.
Yeah.
The more you print, the cheaper it is. Peter got enough titles under him now that he's printing a lot of books. So he can bring, that brings costs down.
Well, it's like Death Metal Hero. He works, Luke works at a comic book store. Well, he takes, gets extra copies from the creators like Jason and puts them in their store and they sell. and it gets it out there.
That's why I tell everybody, put them retailer tiers on your campaign.
Yeah.
Okay. I got me a bunch of extra copies of Ed Gein that I can go sell when all the number ones are gone, and I'm the only one that's got Ed Gein number 1. You're gonna have to come to me. And y'all know Ed Gein number 2 is coming out right now, and everybody's all freaking out about it. Guess who's got extra copies of number 1?
we have to think out of the box, and get it far and wide to I mean, look, there are people that support things that aren't necessarily support them on a daily basis. There are people that read comics that don't read comics all the time, but if it's a good project, if it's a big enough thing, and we see that in the movies, right? I mean, if it's a good, blockbuster and looks just kick ass, they'll go see it, and they may not,
did you go see Doctor Strange yet?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
I've already heard so much bad stuff about it.
I have too, and
it's like, now I have to wait. Now I'm gonna have to wait. I can't give. I'll watch it when it comes around, and I can watch it for free. Like I tried to watch Batman last night. Here's a true story. I tried to watch the Batman on HBO last night because, everybody, when I did the poll, 39% said, yeah, it's only time. Go ahead and watch it. It's, it's not costing you nothing. Go ahead, check it out. 45 minutes in, I was falling asleep, and I just turned it off, dude. I was like,
It did. That's one that some like Mike Barr, likes, and it just didn't interest me.
A retailer tier means that you offer your books at a price where a retailer can still make money off them. Give them a reason to buy them, like 10 books at a decent discount. Offer a tier, supposing like your book is a $20 book, okay, and it costs you $8 to print it, and you're adding in all your other stuff to get to your funding. We get all that, but it costs you $12 to print it. Your retailer tier, you want to offer it to the retailer at a price where they can add their tack up on it, okay. So you offer it to the retailer tier for 15 or 16, $18 so that they can add a few bucks to it and make money when they put it on their shelf.
And, one that probably lost money that he put in a lot was Absolute. Jason recently, when he fulfilled, he was a little late because of the printer. In fact, this is 100-pound paper instead of 120 like he wanted, like the first one. But he couldn't get that, and he wasn't willing to wait. And he gave away stickers. And if I showed you all the different stuff I got, it's just amazing. But that metal card is just dope,
It's like this, American art of the Cromniverse. The book is $30. It's a 100-page book. It's a $30 book. Okay. We know what it costs to print it. We know what we need for everything. And we get to our fixed goal and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to our retailer tier, we're offering 10 books for $200 shipped. So it's about $18 a piece for the retailer. They can sell it for 25, still make $7 a book.
Yeah. On Devil Flyer, I even had a retailer, and then they could get exclusive promotional promo posters for the store, things like that. I mean, you always need, I don't know why crowdfunders don't put in a retailer. It's only one tier. I mean, to make a retailer,
and you don't have to worry about stretch goals. You don't have to worry about, they don't care about the bookmarks and the stickers and none of that shit. They just want the books to put on their shelf. Yeah. And maybe, like he said, a poster for the window.
Right.
That's it. That's all retailers care about. If you have an exclusive variant, maybe you put one of the exclusive variants in there for the store, where they can charge a little extra for that one or whatever.
Right.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you cater to the way they operate.
Sweeten the pot. Yeah. Make them want to buy it.
Operate, and you still make a little money, but don't,
because they're getting your product out there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
And to a crowd that you normally don't play to.
Mm-hmm.
And then they might say, that was fun. Let me go over here to his playground.
People got to remember them. That's where most comic fans go to buy comic books.
Yeah.
Is the stores. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of stores that have online presence, but they still have a store, like Mile High and all these. They have a store, an actual
In a
walk in
perfect
the freaking
world,
door
the
store.
spin rack is back. The spin rack is back. That was in a perfect world where kids can go into a grocery, a pharmacy,
no, they're in the head
a
shops
retail
now.
store and go, wow,
they're
and
in the
have
head
their life
shops now,
changed
Rex.
forever.
The spinner racks are in the head shops now, bro.
Oh yeah, that's about it, right?
That's where they're at.
And then, but what are they carrying? Undergrounds?
Yeah, I mean,
and that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying it's limited.
Mainstream Comics is a distributor on the West Coast, and what they're doing is putting spinner racks and dispensaries in places like that. 47 Furious Tales has their books in dispensaries on the West Coast.
That is cool.
Okay.
That's cool. Yeah.
Look, I'm networking with a lot of people, and I tell everybody about everybody all the time. I'm like, look, you want to do this, you got to talk to this guy. You want to do that, you got to talk to that guy. I'm not the guy that knows all this stuff. I'm the guy that knows the people that know it.
Right.
It's like,
yeah.
Hit me up.
Make a connection. Yeah.
That's what I'm about, is networking and promoting. That's all I'm trying to build, is a network y'all can find each other. No matter what it is you need in this industry, you can go to Madness and go, hey, I need this. And you're going to get responses. You're going to get responses that you can use that are going to help you. That's what I'm trying to build.
Well, thank you for showing me so much of your collection today, Pops. It was really a joy. It was inspirational.
There's 6,500 books in this. I still got drawers of old indie. I still got drawers of old indie. That's
6,500. Wow.
6,500 books in this room, dude.
Yeah. Oh, in that room. Okay. Wow.
Room, yeah.
Yeah.
And we got 3 full-size filing cabinets over here to the right, and one of them is strictly indie comics from over the years, the old stuff. Dark Horse, Image, stuff you've never heard of, stuff I can't even find.
Yeah,
I have stuff in those drawers I can't even find a reference to online.
That may be true. You need to bring out some of those things. I might have them.
We'll talk about them we'll do that next time I have to sub in. How's that?
Yeah. Okay.
We'll get into some of the stuff that I don't even know where the fuck it came from or what it is.
Yeah. I might be able to help you out, get some information. I get a lot of stuff through Mile High Comics, because they're a hub all in themselves. I mean, millions, over 10 million comics.
Mile High is huge.
And if I look for obscure stuff, I go to Mile High Comics. If I want stuff that is just so rare. I even got one from North Little Rock that came out, which I'm sure was just regional,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the way up in Colorado, I got a comic book from Arkansas here. So
there was a bunch in Arizona back before the indie comic boom. There was a bunch of just local indie comics.
Because when these comic shops go out, Chuck Rosansky, if he knows about it, he goes in and buys the whole store out, And so he's got titles you never even heard of, like Ultra Hawk and Skyhopper. Those are 2 that I have. I have one signed.
This is very true. Even though the internet makes it sound like they're where all the shit is, it's got to be on Spotify or YouTube to be hip. Radio still has 90% of the listeners.
Yeah.
Just like retail shops have 90%, or not, let's say 80% of the comic buyers still walk through a retail store.
Yeah. And radio's, never going away, we hope. But, and it really is cool. But I mean, old habits are hard to break, when a new thing comes in, unless it's just the bomb. And
working at Z-Rock when I was young is still one of the favorite parts of my life, dude.
Yeah.
Radio was fun.
Spin the tunes. Yeah.
Radio was fun. So
I bet you like WKRP in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah. That's why we have Doc on our show, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's not the only reason, but yeah.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
It's got that voice.
Yeah. Well, I got to go get ready for my show. It's been great.
Y'all watch Rex's show, half hour over on his channel.
4 o'clock shadow. Pooh, I'm out of here. Ciao. Peace.
Right. I'm going to play that comic books for kids commercial. You know what's up. If you're not aware of what comic books for kids is and what they do, you need to go check it out. Straight up.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month,